Life is hard. We all know this. Sometimes it feels like the universe is conspiring against us, throwing one obstacle after another in our path. But what if I told you that this difficulty isn't a punishment? What if it's actually a gift, a responsibility? And that responsibility, as the renowned psychologist Dr. Jordan Peterson teaches, is the very thing that transforms us. It's the path that takes a person from being weak to becoming strong, from feeling lost to finding purpose, from being confused to being defined. Today, we're going to explore the core principles that can fundamentally reshape the way you think, act, and live your life. This isn't about magic formulas or quick fixes. This is about discipline. It's about truth. It's about meaning. So, welcome. Welcome to a journey of personal strength. Let's start with a simple, yet profoundly powerful idea. Before you try to change the world, change something small. Change your room. Change your desk. Change your habits. Dr. Peterson teaches that order, true and lasting order, begins in the space that is closest to you. Think about it. If your physical environment is a mess, a chaotic jumble of things you don't need and tasks you've been avoiding, how can you expect your mind to be clear? A disorganized space often mirrors a disorganized mind. So, the first step isn't some monumental, world-altering task. It's small. It's manageable. It's right in front of you. Start with one simple thing. Make your bed when you wake up. It's a small victory, the first of the day. It tells your brain, I am in control. Organize your desk. A clear workspace leads to clear thinking. Or take a look around your room and find one thing that no longer serves you, one thing that is just clutter, and remove it. These small acts of responsibility build a foundation of inner strength. Each time you choose order over chaos, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. This strength then cultivates confidence. And when you have confidence, when you truly take ownership of your personal domain, the world begins to open up in ways you never imagined. You start to believe that if you can conquer the chaos in your own room, you can start to conquer the chaos in your own life. Clean your room, clean your life. The next principle is about the power of honesty. Tell the truth, or at the very least, don't lie. This sounds simple, but it is one of the most difficult and transformative things a person can do. Lies weaken you. Every time you tell a lie, no matter how small, you bend your own soul. You create a version of reality that isn't real, and then you have to live in it. You have to remember the lie, support the lie, and protect the lie. This takes an enormous amount of mental and emotional energy, energy that could be used to build something real. Truth, on the other hand, even when it's painful or inconvenient, keeps you aligned with reality. it keeps your life stable and grounded. As Dr. Peterson says, truth is the foundation of a meaningful life. When your words and your actions are in harmony with what is real, you build a solid structure for your existence. Deceit creates a house of cards ready to collapse at any moment. So, start by telling yourself the truth. Be brutally honest. What are you truly afraid of? Not the surface-level fears, but the deep-seated anxieties that hold you back. What do you genuinely want out of your life? Not what society tells you to want, or what your friends expect of you, but what your own heart is calling for. And what do you need to fix? What parts of your character, your habits, or your life are failing you? Acknowledging these truths is the very first step toward genuine transformation. Honesty clears the path for you to see where you are, so you can begin to navigate toward where you want to be. This brings us to our third principle: take responsibility. In a world where it's so easy to blame others, to point to circumstances, to see ourselves as victims of fate, this is a radical act. But the truth is, you are not trapped. You are not powerless. You have the profound ability to take responsibility, even when life is brutally unfair. Dr. Peterson teaches that the ultimate cure for the suffering inherent in life is not avoidance or complaint. It's responsibility. Stop waiting for someone else to save you. Stop hoping the world will magically become easier. Instead, choose to carry something heavy. Find a goal, a purpose, a mission that is bigger than your own comfort. This is what Peterson means when he says to pick up your burden. When you voluntarily choose to take on a difficult challenge, you give your suffering meaning. Your struggles are no longer just random, painful events. They become the necessary trials on the path to a worthy destination. Choose your burden, carry it with courage, and watch as your life, once aimless and filled with despair, begins to fill with profound, unshakable meaning. Responsibility is the antidote to meaninglessness. Now, let's talk about the dragon. Inside every single one of us, there is a dragon. It's a metaphor for everything we fear. It's our doubt, our pain, our past failures, our insecurities. It's the chaos within. Dr. Peterson often teaches through myths and ancient stories, and one of the most universal is the myth of the hero. The hero becomes a hero not because he is fearless, but because he confronts chaos. He confronts chaos. He doesn't run from it. Your dragon, that thing you are most afraid of, is guarding something incredibly valuable. It's guarding the treasure. And that treasure is your growth, your courage, and the new life you could be living. The things we avoid the most are often the things we need to do the most. So, face the thing you fear. Have that difficult conversation you've been putting off. Speak the truth you've been avoiding. Start the project you keep postponing. Every single step you take toward your fear is a step toward strength. It won't be comfortable. In fact, it will be terrifying. But on the other side of that fear is a version of you that is stronger, more capable, and more courageous than you can currently imagine. Don't run from the dragon. Go meet it. This leads us to a crucial point. Aim at something. If you don't know where you're going, any road will do, and you'll end up nowhere you want to be. As Dr. Peterson says, aim at the highest good you can conceive. Your aim gives your life structure. It acts as a North Star, guiding your decisions and actions. Your goal doesn't need to be perfect, and it doesn't need to be grandiose from the start. It just needs to be real and meaningful to you. Take out a piece of paper and write it down. Be specific. What do you want your life to look like in 1 year? Or in 5 years? What do you want in your relationships, your career, your health, your character? Then ask yourself, why do you want it? Your why is the fuel that will keep you going when things get tough. Finally, break it down. What are the small, daily, or weekly steps that will move you forward, even just a little bit? When you aim at something meaningful, your life begins to organize itself around that aim. Distractions fall away, and your path becomes clearer. And as you walk this path, remember this final, critical principle. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. This is the path toward a better you. In our hyper-connected world, it's so easy to fall into the trap of comparison. We see the curated highlight reels of other people's lives and feel inadequate. But that is a game you can never win. There will always be someone who is smarter, richer, or more successful than you in some domain. The only competition that matters is with yourself. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is progress. If you can become just 1% better each day, read a few more pages, do one more push-up, be a little more patient, work a little more diligently, the compound effect over a year will make you unrecognizable. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be a little better than you were before. This is where meaning is found. Progress is meaning. Progress is strength. Progress is life itself. So here we are. Your life can change. Not all in one day, but today can be the day you begin. The power is in your hands right now. It starts with a single step. Start small. Clean your room. Tell the truth, especially to yourself. Take on responsibility and carry it with pride. Face your fears, your inner dragon. Aim at something high and worthwhile. And focus on becoming just a little bit better than you were yesterday. As Jordan Peterson teaches, meaning is not something you find. It is something you create. It is what you must pursue. And in the end, meaning is what will save you. Now, take a deep breath. Stand up straight with your shoulders back and begin. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on building a stronger, more meaningful life. Take care.